How's it going? Welcome to day 2 of the bootcamp, the economic calendar. So, what is the economic calendar? It's a calendar which shows the latest and upcoming economic events that can affect certain assets, regions, and other global markets. So, let me walk you through how to set it up. So, first, you got to go onto the website Forex Factory. Next, you got to change your time zone to Eastern Time, which is the US and Canada local time. Next, you're going to go to the filter button. So the goal of adjusting this format is to remove all of the noise which is present in the standard settings, like all of these yellow and orange folder news generally have very negligible impact on the market and is not required to be there. Also, it has information and news events from multiple currencies which you don't really need. So all you want on your economic calendar is pretty much just this red folder news, and I like to keep the gray folder news because it shows bank holidays, etc. Next, you have to choose the currencies correlated to the markets that you trade. So how do you select the currency that you trade? So for indices, you have pretty much just the USD. So you would uncheck all of this. If you were trading, for example, Forex, where you were trading GBP USD, then you would choose the pound and USD and filter for those two. And then you get news events from both of them. But since I trade only indices, I'm just going to use the USD for right now. All right, so these are the different news events that are going to affect the market. So how do these impact market conditions per se? So if you study the layout of the news events in a single week, it pretty much sets the expectations of how price is going to be during the particular week. So what high impact news events really have an impact on the price that happens during the week? The main three are CPI, the FOMC statement, and NFP, which is non-farm payroll, which happens generally on the first Friday of every month. So before these events, price action during the week could be choppy, and generally it's going to be kind of manipulative in the form of consolidations or some kind of opposing runs. And once these news events are released, the following price action is much more likely to expand in the initial direction depending on the draw for the day. So when these high impact news events are present within the weekly layout, it's definitely going to have an impact on the weekly range. And on these days, it's most likely that the largest moves are going to happen. Medium impact news, on the other hand, isn't that relevant, and it sometimes could have an impact, and price before medium impact news could be choppy, but it doesn't really matter. So what are some rules that you should follow during these news events? So you should definitely avoid opening trades prior to any medium or high impact news event. So you should definitely wait until after the release to try and take a trade, because before this news, price is much more likely to be choppy, consolidate, and run stops. And then after the news, it's much more likely to go to its intended direction towards a valid draw on liquidity. So the second and most important rule is to never hold an open position through high and medium impact rules. There are certain conditions when you can do so, but that is a more advanced topic for a later day. Why do you not want to hold these positions? It's because volatility spikes during these events, which are directly correlated to the outcome of the events, can widen spreads and make price highly erratic. And therefore it's highly manipulative, and you lose complete control of your risk management during these moments. So no matter how confident you feel on the direction of price, the reward of being correct does not outweigh the unlimited potential of being incorrect. That's about it for the economic calendar. And for the next chapter, we're going to be talking about risk management. All right, see you tomorrow.